Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from. I have a topic to present this month titled Plan Your Life Before Your Retirement Stage. What are those things that you needed to do before you retire, before you are incapable of working, before you are incapable of trading? One of those things is have a pre-planned plan for yourself. First of all, while planning for your life, put your health at first. Your health is your sure responsibility. If your health is okay, you are very sure of tomorrow. Health is wealth. With good sound health, you can do many. But if you are not healthy, you can't plan, you can't think. All your effort and focus in life will be on how are we get well, on how are we be okay. It is only a healthy person that has plan for tomorrow. As an employee, as a businessman, as a trader, there are some certain things you need to put into consideration. Always plan that when I will be 50 or 60 years and above, what will be my plan? Because we all know old age is very boring. At old age, your children will not be there for you. Most likely, they might have gone independently to pursue their career or pursue their future. You can be only left alone with your wife. What are those things you need to put in plan? Invest your money properly. Put this in place. What are those you need to put in place? Invest in real estate. Invest in your well-being. Have a future plan for yourself, so that at old age you can be reaping the benefit of your planning. If you're an employee, for instance, you work in a company whereby you are paying 200 or 300,000 naira above. We all know that with the current situation of the economy we have in Nigeria now, it's nothing, but you can still achieve something with it. Cut your expenses, lower your standards to meet up your obligation. Always ensures that at the end of the month you have something to keep at a separate account. These are the things you can do to help yourself. Don't always keep solid cash, because if you keep a solid cash in your account, you can never outgrow. The money will remain dormant. Always find one or two businesses that you can invest your money to be having a little income. If you don't have a business as an employee, try to reach out to estate planners. They will enable you. There are some registered estate planners, investors that can help you. Reach out to them. Knows about in what way to invest in a landed property. There are some of them that there are some of them that have a land that is up to 1 million or 2 million naira. You can get a plot of land. But as an employee, you cannot be able to have such amount of money if your salary is not taken. What you can do, go and meet with them, bargain with them. If it is a daily deposit of 100,000 naira or 50, they will stretch it to 12 months or 20 months for you to meet up. We all know that once a town is once a village. The place that you call a town now is once a village. Do not forget about the locality of the land, the place that is situated. Pay it bit by bit. By the end of the day, you complete your payment. The document of the property will be handed over to you. If you can be able to achieve like 2, 3 or 6 estates, 6 plots of land in your name before your retirement, it will go a long way. For instance, I bought a land for someone 5 years ago at Aoka, one of these estate people. The land was sold at 890,000 naira. Today, one plot of that land now, as for this thing happened 2018-19, is 7 million naira, and the person bought 5 plots of land. Automatically, a land that you bought, 5 plots of land that you bought with not close to 4 million naira, you can now come, if you want to sell that land now, 7 million times 5 is 35 million naira. Invest in land. This is the only way you can move forward as a man, as an employee. Take your time, do part repayment. At the end of the day, you will achieve your goal. Because one day, that company that you are working for can lay you off, they can retrench you, something might happen. What matters in life, what are you going home with? Always follow people that can encourage you. Don't be careless with your spending. Be stingy with your finance. That is the only way you can grow. There was a story one of my friends in this platform told me 13 years ago during our days in the university. He told me, Igbo, always neutralize your finances very well. Because tomorrow is pregnant, nobody knows if you will get. He make it as a joke. He told me about a story of his father and one man called Ntefe. They started work together as a staff at the university campus. With the little money that are being paid, his father normally save his own, make use of it. But the other man, they called him Ntefe. Whenever the salary is paid, he will make use of his drink beer. I will have to speak Igbo. He will call Igbo, come. Black Ijala Manya. Igbo will tell him, no, please, I don't have time for this. We're trying one way to avoid him. But one day, on a particular day, Igbo was coming back from work and see Ntefe hang on top of a truck. He now excited him and said, hey, Ntefe, how far? I said, Igbo, God was here. Ntefe was retired. He had nothing to go home with. Not even a single plot of land. All the days of his working for work. He worked for 30 years. Nothing to account for. All the money that was paid was spent on beer. While the other man that is calling Igbo invested his own. He has some plot of land at the university premises. He built 3-bedroom flat at the university premises. He built 3-bedroom flat at his hometown in Anambra. And other have some plots that he shared among his children. I don't want to mention them because these are a very close friend of mine. One resided in US, one resided in one of the countries in Europe. That story reshaped my mind. You cannot consume everything you earn. Invest it properly. It will help you. These are one of the tips that I've left in life that is still helping me. I have not make it, that I almost make proper planning for myself. Forget crowd, don't follow crowd. Let them call you stingy. Let them call you are not always out there to drink. The most enjoyment is the one you enjoy at your old age. At your old age, what are you going to lay hands on? When you are no longer working, when you are incapacitated, what are those things that you are using to take care of your children? You don't have to be a burden to your children. If you plan your life properly at old age, with what you kept, you can be able to make proper use of it to take care of yourself. If you're an employee, if you're a businessman, you married and have kids, have a standing order with banks. At the end of the month, let there be a deduction that goes into their separate account. By the time they might have reached 18 years, they can, even in your absence, because you cannot hold your life. Nobody knows when he or she will die. Even in your absence, they can see one or two things to hold on for their education. These are the things you need to do as a man. As an employee, you must not work until you reach this retirement age. Have plan for yourself. At what age will I start work? At what age will I have my private business? These are the things you need to think as a man. You must not depend on salary alone. If you depend on your salary alone as your source of income, with the current situation of the country, it's not going to help you in any way. Invest in a landed property. If you don't know, I have 2 estates. That I have 2 verified estate developer that you want to invest with. If you're interested, you can inbox me. You can be paying part payment. You must not gather 20 million to buy a plot of land. You must start gradually. 100,000 monthly deposit. Whenever you pay, you scan your receipts. Once you can be able to complete that particular amount that the landlord is going for, your documents will be issued to you. You keep it aside as spend. As a worker, always ensure that at the end of the year you have at least 1 plot of land that you can be able to achieve from your salary. If you are earning 300 and above, make it a must. Tighten yourself. Cut down your expenditure on beer. Cut down your expenditure on life that did not add value to your family. If you can be able to do this yearly, if you still have up to 18 years to do in that, or by the time you use that 18 years, and you can be able to accomplish this thing every year, at the end, by the time you leave your retirement age, maybe, for example, if you have almost 18 years to stay at the work, every year you have a 1 plot of land. By the end of your service, you have already gotten 18 plot of land. Let me, for instance, say that the land is the one you go for is 1 million naira. By the 18 years time, one of those plot of land that you bought 1 million naira, maybe 10 million or 15 million naira above, times it by 18, you can never go poor. If you make proper planning of your life, you cannot use your retirement money to build a house. Retirement benefit is not made for building of houses. Retirement money is made for you to take care of yourself and your family. Take care of yourself. These are one of the mistakes that people make. You always put hope on your gratuity or pension. You always put hope on one of the benefits that you are going to be paid when you have worked for at the age of 60 or 50 and above. It is a wrong planning. Plan yourself. Associate with people that can motivate you. Don't go with people that cannot have idea or IQ in them. I don't do that. Move with people that you can learn from. There was a saying that says, "Birds of identical plumage never tire when communicating to their nearest proximity." Move with people and intellectuals that can motivate you, that can teach you things that you need to know, things that can improve your life, things that can increase your capacity as a man. These are the things you need to do so that at the age of 50 or above, you cannot be boiling. Thank you for watching. I remember my humble self, Prince Arthur Azoka. Like and follow my page, Knowledge Connect TV and Knowledge Connect Alliance. See you later in the day. Have a pleasant working day. Be safe. Plan your journey management before you step out in the morning. Always let your family know your whereabouts, your route at every point in time. Remain safe. Bye.